So as many of you guys have saw yesterday, there's I think only one NBA trade that happened during the draft, and this was the detail of this trade. So it was between the Phoenix Suns and the Charlotte Hornets, and the Phoenix Suns received Mark Williams, a 7-foot Duke alumni who averaged 15.3 points per game and 10.2 rebounds per game last season in Charlotte, despite injuries limiting him to only 44 games. Charlotte Hornets, they received the number 29 pick in the 2025 draft, used to select forward Liam McNeely, and a 2029 first round pick, which is the least favorable from Cleveland, Utah, Minnesota, and a top 5 protected. And then they end up getting one of their former players back to their team. So his last name is Mystic. That's his name. I can't pronounce the first name. But he was with the Hornets last season, and then he got traded to the Suns, and now he's back with the Hornets. Yeah. So now, why did both of these teams make the trade? So let's talk about the Phoenix Suns. The reason why they made it is because dominant front court pairing Williams with rookie number 10th overall pick signals a shift towards interior strength. Cap savvy move. Williams 6.3 million cap hit is modest compared to extending high price, like other players that are more high price. Health Campbell, Suns are banking on Williams overcoming his durability issue, 106 games in 3 seasons, which is not the greatest. Now the Hornets, the reason why they did this is because they were trying to have future asset, 2 future firsts of 2025 and 2029, deepens the rebuild portfolio, and then balancing the roster, Mystic, resigning their rotation after a mid-season trade out. And last but not least, managing injury risk or offloading Williams frees them from his durability concerns. So yeah, pretty much the summary is that the Phoenix Suns reinforced big man rotation except cap impact with defensive upgrade. Charlotte gained draft capital and veteran guard of what I just told you, the guy's name I can't pronounce. And overall, a bold cap-sensitive shuffle, reshaping both rosters for the future. So for the Suns, they wanted another big. They had a lot of issues getting a big. They had, Plumlee and some other guys that they had, and it wasn't working out. So finally, they get, Williams there to help out the center position, which he does amazing when playing. So it kind of, solve their center position problems. And then the Hornets, they just get a pick. Offloading, Williams' injury concerns and, pay, because they don't want to pay him because, he just doesn't know how to stay healthy. So they end up getting an extra pick back. So I'm going to give you guys my thought on this trade. So I'll say, it's a tie right now. I'm not really sure because at one hand, the Suns win if he stays healthy and plays the whole season and healthy long term. But then, on the other hand, the Hornets win because, Williams is injury prone and they get a pick to actually get a more healthier center or whatnot. So, either way can happen, but if you want me to actually choose one, if I have to, if it's a life or death situation, I'll choose the Hornets. The reason why is that Williams is injury prone. They were always dealing with him all the time, getting injured. He only played 44 games this year, and he only played 106 games in 3 seasons. So that's really bad because one season's over 100 games, and you're like, wait, you only played 106 games in 3 seasons? What? So they don't have to deal with that anymore. They can start rebuilding again, but much better because, of the injury issue Williams had. They don't have to deal with him anymore. And, as for the Suns, it's kind of silly because, I'll say, if he does stay healthy, it's, smart because, he's young. He's really good. You see how many buckets he does. He's, really, really good. And, you have a center for once. You haven't had a good center since, I guess, Ayton, but even Ayton, they got rid of him, so I don't know what was the issue for that was, but you got an actual center. So Plumlee, and then the other guy who, I don't even know where he's at now, I think he's with the Hornets, weren't that good of a center, so you bring Williams, if he stays healthy, actual center you have on your team, finally, after how many years. So, yeah, it's just, if he stays healthy, so we just gotta wait and see. I just hope he does stay healthy. He's a really talented player. I'm rooting for him in Phoenix. And yeah, guys, let me know in the comments who won this trade, the Phoenix Suns or the Charlotte Hornets. And I'll see you guys in the video.